Oh, wait,
Hold it.
Oh, wait. I
wait,
wasn't.
wait. Now I'm
wait.
almost ready.
What
your
did we
cat, get your
decide to
cat.
name the 18th episode?
I called it best part of your test because it was a perfect bookend to the episode called first part of your test.
Part of your test.
I'll be right back.
That
Okay.
Stay here.
we hit play and he leaves.
Landed all along.
Abakir's in the bathroom, guys. It's alright. He said he'll be right back. It'll be fine.
He had to use the little elephant's room.
Correct.
He was called because someone needed to address the elephant in the room.
Oh,
Heyo.
He has to head a white elephant party.
Now, are these jokes puns or are they racist?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
¿Por qué no los ambos?
¿Por qué no las dos?
Okay, here we go. Getting my channel points. Good deal. Good deal. Get that to 1% fine.
Where
Okay.
am I typing?
There we go. There we go.
My popcorn go. I need popcorn.
I have it.
My 13-year-old. My 13-year-old was very amused by Prince's other uncle.
Yeah, of
Which
course.
lady? Alright, so...
With the catnip.
Hey, Cap. You want to do the thingamathing?
I absolutely do. Having arrived at the cavern of the center of Atzenmore, the party confronted another squad of kobolds, battling them with their own war machine until the ebony dragon Umbra returned to the lair. Dragon was subsequently defeated when our sorcerer teleported onto its back and delivered a devastating attack with a blade of shadows, through which our cleric cast a bolt of radiant lightning. In the aftermath, a container from the creature's hoard broke open, releasing a small bead of pure darkness. Our druid attempted to help our sorcerer return it to its case, and both of them fell unconscious, confronting what they realized was another fragment of the multiversal monstrosity's consciousness, which attached itself to our druid after recognizing a fraction of itself within her. Our sorcerer managed to locate the darkness, attempting to infect our druid and remove it, returning the bead to its container, after which we harvested the dragon, recovered the hoard, and vacated the cavern. Making camp for the night, we were visited by the Reaper calling itself Endless, who instructed us to deliver the case and its contents back to Zadash. He also explained to our tiefling that the blade of her late father's dagger was in fact an artifact that predates the Cataclysm, making it more than 800 years old, and intimated to our druid that her father, who she believed to be dead, is in fact alive. Retiring for the evening, our cleric experienced a vision in a dream in which he saw his father being rescued from a horde of infernal creatures by the mothers of our monk and our Asimar.
Yes. One minor note that Dustin forgot to mention before they left the cavern. They did find the final member of the adventuring party in the belly of the dragon.
Mostly started, yep.
Successfully buried what you could. The only thing left that wasn't dissolved was a lute that seems precariously undamaged.
They used really good lacquer.
Viciously.
The highest quality lacquer.
Yeah, obviously. So,
Good loot.
Hi, what do you want?
yeah, you got some good loot.
It's a loot of not dissolving.
Loot of acid resistance. It grants the loot acid resistance, not you.
You don't know that. You don't know that until you get into a fight with a black dragon.
You don't know
Like
that
what
until
he
you
learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so, it is, Actually, we're gonna do a thing. As you guys were laying down for that night, before the dream happened, Cash, you had something.
Yeah. So, sorry, a little bit of retcon, but I thought of this earlier today / last night.
No, we don't do retcons around here, said the guy that just did a retcon.
Yeah, exactly. So as the party sets camp and settles in for the night, they would hear the squeaking of leather, the clink of steel buckles, and the loud metallic thud as Cash shrugs off his Athatar's breastplate with none of the reverence he normally shows for his armor. He warily pulls off his gambeson and raises his arms to the sky as he stretches his back pops and his chest puffs out, revealing a discoloration, a burn scar. The padded jacket slides off his lap and to the dirt at his feet. If anyone notices or looks at the loud noise of a big chunk of armor hitting the floor, I'd like to know.
Kalen notices.
Yeah. I'd say probably most people notice the clang. You guys just fought a dragon and you're a little on edge, so a big old loud clang.
Who? The third war machine.
Sada's got it.
Another war machine, oh my god!
If a particular shorter person were to look at him, you'd see a tired sadness in his eyes that contrasts with the resting sternness of his face. He has resting stern face. Before he looks away and then looks down, before he gathers up his golden carapace and begins to cast a series of mending spells to begin that night's session of repairs.
Trouble. One thing you would probably notice is that the burn scars that he has are pretty much exactly where you cast heat metal and where he refused to take it off or dispel it.
Oof.
Oh, in the arena
Even
fight.
though you healed it, the burn marks are still kind of prevalent there. With that, and with that knowledge, everyone goes to sleep. Whoever has watch, you don't see much around. The thing that anyone on watch would notice would be that here and there, you actually start hearing a little more wildlife. Owls, a few other animals around.
Life
Less
finds
insects.
a
There's
way.
still quite a few, but less insects, and the air is less acrid. What were we saying, Morgan?
Life finds a way.
Especially when a powerful dragon is destroyed and no longer has an effect on the area. Sato, you would probably actually put that together pretty quickly with your knowledge of dragons itself. A dragon in the area, if it spends too much time around, will start affecting the area. But once destroyed, it can easily be restored. Sometimes slower than others, depending on how long the dragon was there. But considering this dragon wasn't around for very long, the effects are quickly being altered once again.
It seems that life is slowly returning to the swamp.
You all awaken the next day, refreshed, of wounds bound and mended. The acid marks on those who had acid breath all over them, their armor being mended through the day and through the night. From those that do have mending, which I believe is Trouble and Cash. Or no, Prince.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
that.
Prince and Cash. can easily mend those armors. The broken strap here, the hole in the armor there. Cash, you awaken after everyone, and after that dream.
It's that old man joints just cricking and cracking.
What do you know about old man joints, little man?
I know about old man joints. You have old pachyderm joints. They're a little bit different.
Ah!
Well, we already know that you's not an old man because old men get past this wise ass thing you've got going here.
Bo chimes
Kaylin
in.
just
Who's
laughs hysterically.
Bo, who's kind of an older halfling. He got you there, buddy.
I fist bump him. I fist bump the little man, the little halfling. Let's roll.
Like
Little
His
Right.
man.
fist is
Way
like the
down.
size of one of your fingers. So it's just...
To be fair, the people I find to be the smartest asses are the old ones, because they feel like they can get away with it, and they don't care anymore.
As Trouble says this, you all have a slight vision of,
Core.
yeah, core.
Fucking core.
Fucking core. Just a slight vision of his little smirk.
Yeah. Oh, when I hit the ripe old age of 165, my ass will be at its most intelligent.
Cash, do you inform them of the dream?
Yeah. After he gets up and he kind of just rubs his face like he's had a week.
Over
Hello.
breakfast, he kind of
He's had a week over the last 24 hours.
you kind of give him the overview of the dream.
Yeah, he'd give him a summary over breakfast. Probably while staring into his bowl of whatever the heck morning
Wheaties.
dragon stew.
Hey, you appreciate that morning, whatever it is. I put spices in it.
It's not an issue of disagreement. with the
It's
food,
maple
it's,
oatmeal.
It's the dealing with his father still existing.
It's maple dragon in a bowl.
I mean, I try it.
We don't have oatmeal. We have
Dragon
dragon.
pancakes.
Sato, our moms are fucking bad.
Dragon coquettes.
Mm.
What were you saying,
I'm
Anthony?
What do you mean, our mother?
Our mothers are badasses.
Oh.
No, not our mother.
As far as you
Sato, you're extra adopted.
know.
Don't you think I know this?
Was it not obvious with the lack of scales? In the abundance of height?
Hey now, don't judge on people's appearance. It's not very nice.
No, they are dimensionally imposing.
With that knowledge,
Oh, are you calling us fat?
We
when
covered
you,
this.
Prince, when you do your morning call to Mother,
Yes.
it does not connect. It does not go through. From
Did
everything you
pay
guys
your
have learned.
cellular bill?
Hat, from what you guys have learned, that likely means they are on another plane of existence.
Then that
That's the most
doesn't bode
likely.
well. Cash, was my mother in your dream? That sounds weird to say out loud.
That
That
took a second.
She could have been. She's still at the top, so she might have been there. I just not seen it.
Very
It's
diplomatic
okay,
answer,
fair.
Cash.
Huh.
By the way, chat, real quick. We need chat inspiration before we forget. But breakfast had, you all get on the road and
The
Road again.
head towards Berleben.
Suspiciously does not put on his armor today.
crossing the river. How do you all wish to accomplish that?
Describe the river.
Isn't there a bridge?
Team Chaos gives inspiration to trouble.
Aw, thanks, y'all.
Cast levitate on the pachyderm and sends one across the river.
Fair enough.
I've
Without
seen a
killing him
house
first.
die.
You guys
I've
likely
seen a
wouldn't
horse
have
die.
too much trouble to get in through there.
How deep is the river?
20 initiative, double the cast. Yeah. From where the spot that you guys would be crossing, probably the deepest spot would be like 11, 12 feet.
Ooh.
I'm gonna walk it.
I'm gonna
Snorkel.
turn into a
Periscope.
crocodile.
And kind
No.
of ferry some people across.
I'm gonna turn into a dolphin and ferry some folks across.
Oh no.
You're gonna be slippery.
Because it's the more chaotic option, I'm gonna be a dolphin.
Fair enough. Whoever's crossing on the
Fair.
dolphin, make a deck save.
Oh shit! I'm gonna try.
Fuck it, yeah, let's go.
Is that a save? That's
One
a
of my
save.
dice out yet. Oh, shit! I failed. There we go.
Oh, they're doing that cast levitate and stuff across.
Prince falls into the river.
I got two.
Oh,
You
now
do
we gotta
successfully
wait-
get across. You're just a wet kitty.
Ah,
A soaking wet.
15.
Anyway, 15. Yeah, you're good.
You're a wet
You're
ass
able to get. Yeah. Wet as tabaxi, obviously.
wet ass tabaxi, correct?
You're a what?
he points a finger at Laz. Shut up.
What?
I'm,
Oh, wet.
I was gonna say, at 22, I'm literally just like, where did you step? That was wet.
Alright.
It's the toe beans. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that.
Those toe beans are gonna turn into murder mittens real quick.
It's fair. It's, you know.
Before too long, you all are able to reach Berleben, probably around, depending on what time you guys headed out, which would probably be quite early in the morning. I'd say probably around 10 a.m.
10.
Yeah,
Late.
make a good time. The swamp is much less hostile. And like I said, there is bugs. And here and there you gotta swat at them, but there's nowhere near what they were originally. Here and
You
there
see
you
Nigel?
also see some crocodiles that like, you know, hey, what's up? They
Flashing gang
continue on.
signs.
I'm Nigel, we say hi.
What did you just say?
Tell Nigel.
Tell
we said hi.
Nigel we said hi.
Okay, cool. I misheard you, and I was about to have a very strong reaction.
Once in Berleben,
I have no idea what she heard.
you show the head of the black dragon that Abukir was able to procure. You are rewarded.
Awesome.
So go ahead and whoever has the bag of holding can put that amount of gold because you guys can divvy it up.
I would have given him
It was
And then
15,000, right?
going to... Yes.
that. Was it 15,000 or?
Or no, it was 20. It was going to be 15,000 if you guys took more than a week to do it. But you guys got it done in like 2-3 days.
That's right. That's right. 20, even better.
I take the head and I start walking to the Bone Lady's cottage.
Oh, that's in Zadash.
Oh, wait. Right. Never mind.
You gotta carry that thing a little bit longer. Ugh.
He just starts leaving, and we're like, "Where you going?" It's like 3
The
days.
Bone Lady, obviously.
So 20,000 pieces of gold.
20,000 gold.
Oh.
Divided by 6.
You are thanked profusely not only by the mayor and the Idolmaster, but by many people in the town who have been losing livestock and losing family and friends throughout this situation. You all are welcome in Berleben at any time.
Don't forget the vials of acid for that one dude in
We
the
gotta
shop.
stop back at the fungal farm.
Yes. You stop there, and he is quite excited. Because he informed you that one of the reasons he asked you for this is he's never gotten the chance to actually work with it. He's only read about it, so he's like,
Be
fucking
careful,
yeah,
just
give me
be-
that!
This is why I said be careful. I just
So
collecting
what's
it.
going to
I burned
happen
myself.
here
It hurts. Like, just be careful.
is that there will be more real estate available if you screw up. Freshly cleared, no doubt, of all of the older Sundry building.
Hold on one sec here.
Just handle with care.
It's highly acidic.
It's like a ceviche.
Dragon ceviche.
Okay, sorry, I had
That's
to
right.
yell at children.
Who is Che and why have we seen him?
No,
Yeah,
Shay
you,
is in the Feywild.
Another thing that you, another group that thanks you is the garrison of Crown's Guard that are in the town. If you remember, they were very bare bones to begin with, and they were already like, how the fuck are we gonna protect this town from a goddamn dragon? So they're all thankful as well. Because
I mean, you did the right thing. You called in. I was
They
going to say expert.
did what they could.
Outsourced.
The guy who wanted the acid, he had like a little potion magic shop, right?
Yes.
While she's there, she would ask him if he could. She's not gonna hand it to him. We're just gonna ask him if he could look at her dagger and tell her anything about it. Her father's dagger.
Oh shit. Oh, well, it's quite old, obviously. I can tell that by the way the blade is made. It's very interesting.
It's fantastic. I can tell that it's old.
It's all in the
that it is
style.
old.
In the way the metal is woven. There seems to be some sort of magic here, but I won't lie. Trying to identify it here, I can't exactly tell.
Whatever you do, I don't know. Wait, did I see the thing happen to the Swobold?
Oh yeah, y'all saw that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
That's why
whatever
she's not
you
letting
do,
this guy hold it.
I would not try to touch it because I kind of see his hands like fidget because he wants
Yeah.
to touch it. I wouldn't touch that if I were you because that thing will suck you up into it and spit you out at a later time.
Very
And all-
interesting.
Don't think she has an idea how to control it yet, which means it's just going to eat up anybody it well pleases.
Yeah.
Yes, I apologize. I would take this to a more seasoned professional.
A more seasoned professional.
Yes,
I squint at
I'm
him.
not always great
A
with
more
actual
seasoned
magical
professional would be-
items. I'm more professional with potions and brews. Items aren't my forte.
Fair enough.
I do appreciate you looking at it though.
Of course.
Just yesterday found out some of what it can do and figured I might as well ask while I'm here.
From what your friend says, it could be quite dangerous. I would be selective any of its use until you can get it professionally looked at.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Do you have any tea?
Oh, yes. What kind of tea are you looking for?
No, I'm not quite sure what it's called. The last time I was in a place that smelled this much like death, there was fantastic tea.
I think that's one of the best compliments I've ever had. Yes, I have some calming herbal teas. I have some teas that'll settle the stomach. I have some teas that will
Do you know
clear the
anything
way.
that's good for headaches?
Oh, of course, yes. And he picks up two blocks of tea, and he's... yeah, this one.
Fantastic. How much?
You know what? You've done quite a service for this town. 5 silver will be plenty.
I'll hand it over.
Knowing what you know about tea, this is way more than 5 silver worth.
Well, the second you said it was a block of tea, that was way more than 5 silver worth. So
Don't get me wrong, they're like small blocks. They're
but
not like...
still, that's a concentrated ass tea block.
Oh yeah. It's easily like 5 to 10 gold, depending on where you're at. But
Do you have any tea that might help clear one's mind enough to tap into inner energies?
I do have a calming tea that's said to have that effect here and there.
It's
Fabulous.
almost like it is calming.
Another 5 silver. So if one of you just wants to drop a gold, that'll be...
Yeah, I'll drop a gold.
Is it an ayahuasca tea?
It's
Oh,
jasmine
boy.
tea. One of
I know
course
her.
favorites.
Guys, it's sleepy time tea.
It's melatonin. He's just giving us melatonin.
Yeah, when you were asking for the headache one, he was either holding the headache. He either gave you the headache one or the clear the blockage one. So you'll find out. You'll
Okay,
either
no,
be
let's
feeling
go.
great or you will be feeling, great.
The diuretic one.
Yep. X-Lax.
Something has changed within me.
That's why he's so gaunt. It's that X-Lax tea.
By noon or so, you guys are able to get back on the road.
Good.
Before too long, the sun is starting to go down, 5, 6 p.m. You guys start coming upon the farmstead or homestead, whatever, that you stayed at sometime before. While there, or while you're coming upon it, it's quite easy to tell just by looking at the skyline. There is a raging fire.
What the hell?
On the farm.
Not quite into view to see exactly what is aflame, but whatever it is lighting up the sky, and there is a shit ton of smoke.
I am
something with a lot of fuel.
Ready to go stealth mode, Sato?
Actually,
Ooh.
I
reading
think
ability.
What do you think, Sada?
I want.
Can I use a wings unfurled and go
God.
straight up?
You may.
You
would
can
you
do
like to
that now
describe?
too.
Oh, they match.
I believe so.
Would you like to describe?
Sato stands there for a minute. I believe my teachings have taught me something. In my short amount of training that I got a while ago, Master Core always told me I could fly. That it just wasn't there. It wasn't unlocked. Sato
Like
stands
an
upright.
eagle
He
to the sea.
rolls his shoulders back. And you hear this cracking sound. It's aggressive.
Oh my.
And all of a sudden, these celestial wings, almost like a light weave of blue and a hollowed gold, explode from Sato's back.
As you unfurl those wings and lift off into the sky, you've had this feeling before when you flew with Core towards the party, but this is different. It's more primal, more you, less being propelled by some outside magic, and it just feels right. As you get above the tree line and is able to get a good view of the farmstead itself, go ahead and roll a perception check. Since you are this high, I'm going to go ahead and give you advantage.
I rolled a 9 and then I rolled a 19.
Hey, there we go. You are able to see
So I guess a dirty 20 if it's perception, because I have a +1.
everything is on fire. All of it.
Yeah. Well,
The
like
entire
the
place.
forest, the
the house,
barn,
the barn, the shed. You can see that the fields are not covered in flame, and that might be a way that you guys could go quieter towards there. A way that you could possibly sneak up as long as you're quiet. With a 20, you do see figures moving around. It's hard to make out at this distance, but here and there you can see dark shapes moving. You're not sure if it's like some sort of shadow creature or if it's just people in very dark clothing. But you do see in front of the house a very large humanoid looking figure, like we're talking Abakir size.
okay.
As well as two smaller figures. Smaller relative to that big figure.
Speaking of, being that this is a situation that I've probably been in before, soldiering and wartime and stuff, coming across, places that have been raided and or destroyed or in the current, in the state of being attacked. I think I should use my keen sense of smell and see if I can test anything.
Okay.
As, like, I'm carrying the dragon head kind of like hi-ho over my shoulder, even though it's got like a big rope strap that I've made for it.
Group idea.
As my trunk kind of goes up like the periscope, and I start taking in some deep breaths, I kind of sling that back, so now it's like across my back like a shield. And I start walking faster.
Okay.
Because,
Go ahead and roll as Sato kind of comes. You
Ooh.
come back down
I
to the
also
party,
get
or-
advantage.
Yes, you do get
Because
advantage.
I
for
have keen smell. Yeah.
Sato, are you coming back down? Tell him what you saw.
I will come back down and relay the.
So about
information.
when he lands is when you kind of take this deep breath in, Abakir.
Yep. What is my investigation?
Perception.
Oh,
Perception.
perception.
Mhm.
Perception. Oh, 4. That means 23.
23. Very obvious smoke. You get a shit ton of that.
Well, yeah.
You do.
I'm
get,
aware. I'm trying to pick up something else.
You do get the smell of human.
Okay.
You get the scent of
As in,
something
like, BO
uh,
or human blood?
like you are around that farmer, long enough
Okay.
to kind of recognize their scent. The farmer is there somewhere. The fact that you're able to smell him is probably a
Not
good
going
thing. In the fact that, like, at least he's not roasting in the house.
Unless he's all over the place.
But you do smell something else. You're not entirely sure what it is. There's some sort of thing there that you haven't smelled before. You do smell some other human or people
Human-
scents.
Humanoid things. Can I tell by this smell whether or not it's kind of like dogs being able to smell cancer? Can I tell if it's malignant or not?
With a 23,
Malevolent.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever the smell is. It does make you uncomfortable.
At this point,
Well,
I think you guys just hear Trouble go, "Not again," and book it towards the fire.
Prince is following.
As you guys are heading in, Abakir and Sato,
Kaylin
you,
runs
you
after
guys
her.
inform.
I look
group.
at Stato and I just have this look on my face. You know, it's not often that I'm uncomfortable walking into a place. This is my uncomfortable face. It doesn't stop me,
Mhm. Yeah,
but it should be a bit of a warning that,
No,
you know,
Master Abigail.
of the two biggest people on the crew,
As
I
he's
don't
moving
particularly want to do now.
whoever
Trouble, wait.
is stealthing, let's go ahead and just get stealth checks. I realize you're kind of like moving quickly, but the direction that you're going, Treble, even hurrying, you could go through the field.
Oh my
That's
God.
the safest way to get there, but also quickly. So let's get
I'm
group
not
stealth check here.
Doing the stealth.
It's a dirty 30
Okay.
because I rolled a 20 and a 19. I wasted my best rolls already.
This is less like actually stealthing up and more for me to know when they notice you.
Gotcha.
13.
13, 17.
21.
Do you want me to stealth? Or just...
Yeah, it's less like actually stealthing and more like when are they gonna notice you guys?
Fantastic. What is my stealth? So
22.
that's 19.
22, 19. And Trouble?
I got an 18, but I'm
Okay.
also turning into a deer, so I have a movement speed of 50.
Oh, you are going to get there long before everyone else. Give me just a moment here. Where is it? There.
Question.
Yes.
When I use wings unfurled outside of combat, does it still only last a round?
So it lasts 6 seconds then? I would say out of combat, you could like probably push it to a minute or so.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
It's
give me
just future reference is all. It's
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still in
That's
stuff
perfect
mode
question.
going through.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I need
Ooh, yeah.
a thing.
Still zooming out. Still zooming out. Okay. There we go.
What have you built us here, Dustin? What have you built us?
So
It's a map of my brain.
Trouble would get there way before everyone else there. kind of. This isn't exact distance here, but this is
Yeah.
what I'm able to do here. Treble, you are a deer right now. I'm just gonna leave your token.
You're good. I'm gonna drop
Um,
it pretty fast, so you're fine.
So you get to like this fence, and what you see is chaos and flame. There are small dark creatures moving about, throwing torches, putting their hands up, and flame shooting out magically. That you've seen that kind of thing before, and you do see 3 figures standing in front of the house. One of the figures being the old man who owns the farm. The other 2 figures, no role needed. You do recognize them. Not who they are, but you recognize the last time you've seen them. In front of your house. With flames behind them. Dragging your parents and Elwyn out. The large figure you can see is this tall, armored man. There is a shorter figure with a cloak on. Shorter, like I said, relative to the big guy, obviously. Probably as tall as like Caitlin or Lazarus. The large man reaches and places his hand on the head of the farmer. Right now, you guys are running up. Trouble. As you get behind the fence. Do you say something? Do something? Or are you...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop the deer and immediately drop a moonbeam on his ass.
Okay.
No fucking questions asked, just no.
You drop the moonbeam on top of the armored guy?
On the armor, I'm gonna try and get it so I just clip him, so I'm not getting the farmer.
Like hitting his back.
If that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear a brief "Ugh!" And he waves his hand, and the moonbeam disappears. And he looks out at you. Just a
If you're going to start
growl.
something, if you're going to start something, you might as well finish the job.
This is about when the rest of the group comes running up. The smaller figure kind of steps forward. Oh, let me. Please let me. It's been so long. Just let me take it. Let me have the body. Let me have it. The large figure looks over to the smaller man
Well, that's not creepy at all.
and kind
Yeah,
of,
not at all.
still holding the head of the farmer, pushes him towards the shorter man. The shorter man's hand goes through the farmer's back, and you watch this shifting as the cloak on the shorter man comes off, and you can see that he's this amorphous, shadow-looking human person. And then you watch it take shape and solidify, and you watch an actual man now standing there. Kind of longish black hair, not quite down to his shoulders. What he's wearing is sort of monk's robes-ish. And he looks over, he pulls his arm out of the farmer, and the farmer drops to the ground. You hear from the deep voice of the tall man. It won't last long. Be quick about it. The man, the armored man, then raises his hand and lowers it as some sort of signal. All the shadowy figures moving around disappear. And then the armored man along with them, leaving only the smaller man. Oh my god. Been so long. I haven't killed anyone with my bare hands in so many years. I'm so excited. Everyone roll initiative.
All right.
What do you wish to do, Morgan?
Well, I was going to really make my presence known. I like the farmer. He's a good cook. We commiserated over
He was
Fudd.
a good dude.
I was going to massive size, pull some intimidation because I just now leveled up. You hear, instead of bells, a deep from the ground trumpeting, as that noise is actually Toll the Dead, because I became a war cleric.
Hell yes.
Oh shit! We're gonna
sounds
open with
better.
that. We'll open with that move. Real quick, let's get initiatives in. Sato.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You didn't tell us to roll yet.
18.
Oh, fuck.
You rolling that one?
9, Sato.
No.
Yeah, 9.
Cash.
No, that's 9.
I'm not in the back this time. Dirty 20.
Hey. Prince.
25.
Woo!
Kalen.
3.
Lazarus.
17.
Trouble.
22.
Abakir.
18.
Alright, so. Oh, they changed that around. That's weird. Okay. Prince, what's your dex?
+5.
Ooh. Rollies.
Oh shit. Oh no.
16.
Fuck.
4.
Okay,
Oh,
so
well.
he's going first. But before he goes, Abokir, you just this righteous anger at seeing a good man be murdered for no reason. This
Glee.
place that you were sheltered at, and not only you, but many adventurers before you, on fire for who knows why, and you let out this surge of power. It's a wisdom save.
Let's see
I'm
here.
pretty sure I failed it, because that was an 8.
Well,
Yeah,
That's what I like to
9.
hear.
Yeah, I failed it. So roll a d8, because he has not yet taken damage.
that's an 8.
It's actually 2d8 because you are level above level 5. So 8 plus
8 plus 4.
12. Okay. None of you hear a sound, but you watch this like burst of sound wave ripple out from around him, and he shakes his head a bit. Whew! Good start. Let me show you mine.
Yep.
You watch him quite literally disappear. He is now next to Abokir. He leaps up a bit, and a single punch. 22 to hit. Where's the thing? Right there. Slightly shitty roll. 11. 18. Math. You take 24 points of damage. With the hit just right across the side of the face, for one moment he was in front of you, the next moment he is right next to you and just clocks you. You get this feeling of almost electricity through your body, and you seize up for a moment, and it is uncomfortable. Ooh, you're sturdy. Let's go again. He quickly moves once again. For those who would try, you go for an attack of opportunity. He is too fast. He is now in front of Sato. Sato, you're fast enough, you're able to like track him and get like facing him when he gets there. I smell a monk. Can you take a punch? And he lets one go. Natural 19. That's gonna hit.
Oop.
Again, what's with you, D? That's both times this D6 has rolled a 1.
So you're,
Wow,
you're
my
keeping it,
mather
right?
is not mathing right now. 8, 13.
Maybe of 7. He
18.
heals 7 points.
18 points of damage to you, Sato. As he just straight to the gut. He's standing in front of you. You're looking right at him. You see just this young man with a look of just excitement on his face. His arms they're not exactly like scarred up all the way up. He is wearing sleeveless. But from his hands up to his elbow, you can see just these markings, these red markings that are scar-like. Ooh, you can.
How much damage did he do?
18.
Sorry, I didn't. Okay.
So you can take a punch. He then looks over at Trouble. Well, we've been looking for you. Hello there,
Actually,
Trouble.
real quick before I forget, I do have.
Why does it know
I
my
do have a
name?
reaction.
You know?
What is your reaction?
For when he hit Abakiri, was within 5 feet of Cash. He needs to make a DC. He needs to make a dex save.
Dex save?
Yes, please. I'm sure he'll be fine with it, but
Yeah.
gotta try. Yeah.
Like 26.
Well, he still takes half.
Yeah.
Gonna pop that Wrath of the Storm.
Ooh, perfect. Okay. Is it lightning or thunder damage?
I get to choose. I'm gonna go with Thunder since
Okay.
he was kind of electrical. So that's 10, so 5 thunder damage.
Okay. He would have reacted to that with a laugh.
Yeah, it's still something.
He looks over. We've been looking for you, Trouble. How's it feel? So much power inside you. Like this. He will then bonus action use Lightning Knuckle. Sato.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might not hit. Maybe 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. So that is
I cast Silvery Barbs.
okay. Disadvantage.
He has disadvantage.
Okay. Well, you made me waste a natural 20.
Oh, yes.
Fine.
I will use Stone's Endurance.
Don't forget, you get to give somebody advantage to.
Then this would be interesting. 8,
I don't want to interrupt his thing.
23, 26. Yeah, 26 points of lightning damage. As his fist for a moment looks like it's just covered in lightning, and he connects with your chest, and it just racks through your body. All right.
I'm gonna give him a protective field and reduce that by 1d8 plus 3.
You activate the protective field, and as soon as it forms, it cracks and breaks. There's a reason.
I got 15 on
Your
my
stone's
stone
endurance.
Yeah, so we only did 11.
I think that one would work. According to that. Yeah, it'll work. So you reduce it by that much. He then takes a stance. Sato, go ahead and make a history check for me.
Sorry, guys. My trauma came to beat us up.
I think we need to leave.
I got 18. 14 plus 4.
18. There's something about the stance that he's in that, like, is tickling your brain. You're not entirely sure why, but you're like, I know this stance. I've seen this before. Prince, it is your turn.
Okay, I have a couple questions that will help me decide what I'm doing. First of all, I get to give advantage to the next D20 roll to, I'm going to pick Trouble.
Okay.
Your next D20 is at advantage. Do I remember if this farmer lived alone or did he have family?
He did have family, but they all had moved away throughout the years. So it was just him
Okay.
there.
Okay. Well, with him dead, I don't really care about the fire, honestly.
With how much it's blazed at this point, I'm not sure you could do anything.
I was more worried about if there was people inside.
Okay. Yeah. There's no people inside that you would think there were.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to back up. Let's see. Still. Yep. Fuck it. I have no idea what's going on. I am casting haste on Sato.
Oh, all right. Got that. Did you have a bonus action you wanted to do?
No, that will be my turn. Sato, you now have +2 to AC and advantage on dex saves, and you have an additional attack.
All right.
You also have double movement.
Yeah. And
Oh
your
shit! I
movement is
forgot about
double.
that.
Be aware, it is a single attack, not two.
Yeah.
Right.
Trouble.
Yes, it's attack, non-action.
Mm-hmm. Trouble, you're up.
Okay. I really can't do the sensible thing here. I gotta go balls to the wall. There's no ability to do the sensible thing. All right, I'm gonna do one sensible thing first, which is out of my body. There appears like a hawk spirit that kind of almost shoots out of me, and is gonna kind of situate the center of it, like right in between, or like no, like kind of right next to me. I think is that spot for it. And that is my spirit totem. And super important part for everybody else, this grants you advantage on perception checks. So if this fucker is hiding from us, you have advantage. And then it's clobbering time. I'm gonna like, my body is gonna start to grow, and there's a little bit of the sound of just this odd squelching shift as I grow into a large beast and become a Hadrosaurus.
A what?
A Dinodor.
I have a stat
can
block
be
for
a
that.
I can be a Hadrosaurus and clobber him with my tail.
Clobber away.
Let me do. Let me pull it up. Clobber. It's clobbering time.
The fence that you're next to cracks and breaks. Nat 20?
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, baby!
That's without the advantage. Ha ha ha.
Ah, wasted it.
Sorry. So that is 20 points of bludgeoning damage from my fucking tail.
Shit! Good. God.
Bumped my guy. Actually,
Damn.
He isn't quite
That's
looking rough,
probably
but that
almost nothing to hit.
that hurt. He definitely like puts his arms up and like takes the hit. And as your tail pulls up, he's like standing and the ground below him is like cracked. Ooh.
Mm.
Damn, that hurt. And like takes the hit. Cash, you're up.
Yep, we're gonna do a second level guiding bolt on his ass.
You go to cast that. Are within 15 feet. For a moment, you focus your somatic movements to begin casting the spell. He looks over. Oh, I don't think so, kid. He is now standing next to you. 24 to hit.
Do we still
Yeah.
not get a attacks of opportunity?
He is in front of you in one moment and in front of him the next.
Even though you said I can track him.
Mm-hmm. For like you are able to almost track it. You are the most
I'm
capable.
a little bit slow. Gotcha.
So, question: with his enhanced movement from haste, is he still that slow?
That's a good point. You know
Please,
what?
can it be like
That's-
the Flash and the Superman
That's an
moment?
extremely good point.
I am a man who knows his haste. My
Sato,
last character was a haste monster.
Sato, at the this sense that you're having of everything being slowed down around you. It's not that you're faster. Everything else is slower. This man is now as fast as usual people to you. You do get an attack of opportunity on it. That's a good
Nice.
point, Cash. I like that.
Thank you.
Oof.
18 plus 7.
Definitely hits.
Sorry for the loud sound. Since I don't have enough dice with me.
You're fine. 10.
10 points
Nice.
of damage.
Okay. Alright. He's taking the licks. He goes to go around you and go between you, Kalen, Abukir, and Cash.
I'm gonna kick him.
At the last moment, you're able to get your foot up and catch him right in like the kidney. And you hear a
Wait a second.
he is then standing in front of Cash there, and he gets a punch off. So 22 to hit Cash.
Yep.
This is just going to be... Or no, he would get the extra. Because this is a new turn. Oh, fuck!
Is he hitting me at disadvantage because Sweater
Your cloak. Thank you. Disadvantage. It's higher. I rolled a 14 and then a 15.
Well, at least I know it's not that 20 hit me.
Yeah, it's not that, but this is... I've rolled really good on damage, finally. I switched to D6s. Math.
Oh, joy.
15,
Why would you do that?
23. 28 points of damage.
Ouch.
As you all hear, like, the cracking and creaking of metal as this guy's fist meets. Oh, he wouldn't have the extra d6s because he's in a different mood. So take away 10 damage from that. You'd only have the 1d6.
So 17.
Yes. He gets essentially in the spine. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. If you succeed, you still get the spell off.
So my con's decent. 18.
Just barely.
Just barely failed, or just barely succeeded?
Just barely succeeded.
Okay.
18 is the DC. You take the hit, and you don't even like catch
Just
your
point
breath
blank in his face.
before you just turn around and
His
just fire it off. He is next to you at this point, so it is at disadvantage, but
Which sucks, because the first roll is a nat 20.
yeah, how's it
That's
feel?
18. So, I mean, it's, you know, I didn't roll
What earlier?
fully afterward. So, where's my spells?
What'd you roll?
So, 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely yes.
Ooh, that's. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm out of this hard. 27 radiant in his face.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, he ain't looking. He's looking rough.
5d6, 3 5s and 2 6.
Yeah. When I
Yeah,
rolled,
if I-
it was
if I could've put
3d6
that 1D.
plus a d8. I rolled 8 on the d8, 5, 4, and 6 for your damage. I took away the 4 and the 6.
Roll.
Yeah, I rolled. Damn. You turn around and it's radiant damage, but thematically it's like lightning. You just release this bolt of radiant lightning straight into this dude's chest. And he takes it. He gets knocked back like 2 feet. Damn, you're all good. I like it. I like it so much. He has this wild look on his face, even though there's blood starting to come out of his mouth.
He gets off on this, does he?
Cash,
Give
or
Day walk.
Abakir. Or Cash, did you have a
Yeah.
bonus action?
I'm hurting.
Huh?
Nothing.
Sato has owies.
Oh, in that
People have
case,
He can't do healing word
no. Yeah, no.
That's fine.
because he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
So, no bonus action.
Abakir, it is
Yeah,
your
yeah.
turn. There is like this little glowing spot on him, so you have advantage on your first hit.
Fantastic. Let's see here.
Or whatever you wish to do.
All right. Well, Okay, so because hammer is good. Hammer is glorious. I have protector. I have already whispered me word in my own language, so think of I'm gonna John Henry this son of a bitch. I got a big old sledgehammer in my hands, and I'm gonna Great Weapon Master,
Alright.
centering the strike right on the little shiny bit. Now,
I like it.
Let's see here. So I've got Protector and Great Weapon Master.
So it's -5 to hit, but you have advantage.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah.
That's like the third or
Sweet.
fourth one this game already. Hell yeah!
Yeah,
What a night, guys!
So let's see here. What's my damage?
2d6.
2d6 plus I'm using Protector. Well, that's a 6 and a 6.
Alright, so 12 double to 24. Plus your strength, which I believe is 5, is 29. Plus 10, 39.
On one hit. Now, here's the thing.
Here is the thing.
Oh no.
You go and smash him into the chest. At the last second, he like gets his arms up, and he takes that hit so fucking hard. You hear, "Ugh!" and you push him back like another 4 feet.
That's the thing. Is that I also have War Priest, which means I get another attack.
Yeah, you already have extra attack, and then War Priest means you can take a bonus action to attack. So you can now bonus action either attack or Tunk Punch.
So
but-
I had this thing because it's me, and he's within. Pushing him back 4 feet, he's still within reach of my hand.
Oh yeah. But at this moment, his form starts to shift. No! Too soon!
I don't care, because even as he's starting to shift, again, this is just me being lovable me. Dustin, you're gonna love this.
Bring it on.
I sling my arm around and punch my hand into the eye socket of the dragon head. Yank out the eye, which is covered in blood and eye liquid, out of a dragon whose base is acid, and I'm gonna bitch slap him with the eye like a fucking water
Acid
balloon.
slap. Let's go.
I don't care that it's burning my hand. I have this look
Fair,
of just
I'll give you a d6 here.
feral
Shit. You take
rage.
6 points of damage.
Who fucking cares?
But
I
go
is
ahead,
War
roll
Cleric.
an attack.
Lucky 19.
Oh, that's gonna hit. So roll a d8, and then we'll add your strength.
The good bronze D8. That's a 7.
Okay, 7 plus 5. 12 more. Yeah. His form. He looks up. No. As he takes the hit across the face, you hear the squelching noise of the eye getting squished, acid
The squelch
spraying.
The squelch
You
and the acid
see
spraying is
just
going
this-
to. It is gonna be overshadowed by that rich, open palmed smack of a bitch slap that everyone
Echoes.
loves so much.
His
Smack.
form shifts and changes. And pretty soon after that slap, you can no longer tell exactly what he looks like. He's back to this shadowy, amorphous being.
Well, I just acided him in the face. He's not like he's gonna look good anyway.
Well, shit. Well, it's fun, I guess. Next time. And he starts to fade away into nothingness.
What a bitch.
No.
What a bitch.
No. No.
You do not run away.
What does that no sound like coming from a dinosaur?
A few quiet, tense moments pass as the clouds above, covered in smoke, start raining. Not like downpour, but it's starting to rain, and you all kind of look about and Just have the what the fuck. Lazarus, you run up to the farmer and I can't hear you, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if you're muted or what.
Nope, well, he's gone.
I kind of feel bad. I hope he wasn't saying stuff and we didn't notice.
I saw
Is
him
he-
mute
is
himself
he
earlier
dead
to
dead?
talk on his channel.
Let me mess up
There
your can you hear me now?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Laz immediately ran over to the farmer, and his first instinct was to use healing hands. I'm pretty sure by HP, dude was insta-dead, and it's
Yeah.
not going to matter.
His
But that is
eyes
his
are
first instinct.
blank, and he is
So there's no chance of any life left in him at all, in the slightest.
no.
That's
Oh, the dude had like 4 HP, and that guy
Yeah.
like hand stabbed him.
Yeah. If you take more than double your hit points of damage in a single hit, you die.
Yeah.
And from how much pain you guys are currently in for those that were punched, yeah, he did more than 8 damage.
Yeah. Who's the most fucked up right now?
I think Sato.
Sato? Kaylin would have run over to Sato. She can't do
right
anything,
there.
but she's gonna fucking be like, "You okay?"
Sato, it
Everyone
takes a
rolls,
second to catch your breath. And you're pretty sure you broke a rib.
You're gonna feel that rib
I'll be
suck back into
fine.
place.
Cash, you can still feel the dent in your armor on your back.
I just fixed that.
I think you've broken a rib.
So level 2 cure wounds on Sato for 17.
I don't know how I feel right now.
well, my
I
big
want
friend.
to say
You should
robbed.
feel like you have been beaten up. I'm sure
No.
it is a interesting sensation as a fellow like you probably has not experienced it much.
I would have experienced it more than you think, Master Abakir.
As I
What?
spit a tooth on the ground.
I
Clank,
feel that
clank,
I
clank.
was robbed. I
Oh,
got
no,
to
we
see
run.
this extremely fast individual move towards the end of combat. Like, I felt lighter, and my reaction time was instant. But I did nothing with it.
It's about this moment where the haste fades away
I
and
was
you
just
get
reading that.
you get a level of exhaustion for 6 seconds.
Was he talking really, really fast too?
No.
No.
He was
No,
instant.
That would be hilarious if it was like a
That would be hilarious.
Prince.
Well,
Sato
no.
except spit up on an answering machine.
Prince.
Prince is right now focused on Trouble,
Uh,
as Trouble is a dinosaur and distressed,
I'm a dinosaur.
and Prince is
I'm a dinosaur.
I sit
wanting
down.
to help, but also not wanting to get smacked in
Right.
the leg and have her shin shattered. What's going on with Trouble?
Kaylin looks at Trouble a little angrily. Like she's a little mad.
That's fair.
Prince. You notice standing next to you is Endless. This was unexpected, but you have a job to do right now, Prince. As you turn around, as Lazarus is standing, or kind of kneeling next to the farmer, and
Yep.
placing him in a more dignified position other than collapsed. Standing just a foot away is the farmer. interestingly, not looking very confused. Looking more just solemn.
Prince has a moment where she takes a long look at Trouble and almost resigns herself to turn away. She's tense in this moment with Endless here. But she does walk up to the farmer, and by the time she gets to him, she relaxes her features a bit. Just says, "I'm sorry we were too late."
No. I'm sorry you had to see this. I knew this was coming.
You knew they were coming?
Yes.
How?
This land, when I first got here, was barren and impossible to cultivate. I had no way to provide for my family, and we had nothing left. Then one day a man showed up and offered me a deal. A deal that said if I gave him my soul, that he would bless this land and make it forever safe for as long as I live. And for my family, I accept it. It's at this moment that you see a small black spot on the chest. He looks down at it. It seems he has come to claim it. This is my price, and today I pay it.
Who? I'm so confused.
And
Go ahead.
do you turn and look at Endless, or in your confusion, or
Yes.
he just points at the chest and points at his arm, looking at Trouble.
Is he gone yet?
Prince. She just asked him to his face, "Is this what you want? Do you want to go there?"
Of course not. What choice do I have?
She reaches into his chest.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see if it works.
She's
You know, when
She's
I
doing
made this character with a negative wisdom.
Oh, okay.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
I didn't know that. Good news is you're doing this a couple of times now, so soon you'll be able to add your proficiency.
get a flat roll.
Soon I need an ability score improvement. Is what I need. All right. That's a math 17.
Oh, God.
You take a deep breath remembering the time that you removed the spot from Trouble. And though this spot is not as large as Trouble's, from the center, it is only slightly bigger than the one that was on her arm. You reach in and start to pull. It hurts. It's cold. It's like grabbing an electric fence. But you hold on. And you pull and pull and pull with everything you've got. The man's face is screwed up into a look of pain. And you start to feel it slip. The last moment, with a roar of effort, you tighten your fingers once more and pull, and are able to remove this spot from the man. However, unlike what happened with the Trouble, it doesn't turn into some sort of pearl. It just... This black mass in your hand fades into nothing. The man's spirit starts to glow. I don't know what you did, but thank you.
She reaches out with her paw and offers it to take his hand.
He takes yours, and the familiar feeling of the spirit passing courses through your body. You turn and look at your friends and Endless, who may or may not have a slight smirk of pride. He disappears. And looking down at the body of the farmer, even though he is passed, you do see a look of serenity on his face.
Dig good, Prince.
He's
I didn't think you were gonna be able to make it. That was good.
Is the fire still raging?
Oh,
or...
yeah. Yeah. The rain's nowhere near hard enough to be putting out flames of this level.
well.
The place is toast.
Then Prince is going to reach a hand up to the sky, and she's going to conjure sleet storm.
Oh, okay.
40-foot radius, instantly douses all flames.
You take a bit of time to move it around and focus, and you put most of the flames out, and with the help of the rain, you are eventually able to put out all the flames. Though the house is pretty well screwed, at least it's no longer raging.
Pour the last flames out. Cash gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. He's gonna use the house fire to light a cigar.
You pick up like a burning piece of wood.
Yeah.
Lad's gonna pat him on the back for that as he's heading into the house just to double check and make sure there's nobody in there.
You take a bit of time. There's no corpses or anything like that around. checking the barn. There is a bunch of like dead chickens, a couple dead goats. They're pretty well cooked. If you're hungry.
I mean, waste
I
not,
mean, the
want
goats
not.
aren't probably completely baked.
I mean, that is if you like blackened chicken.
Yeah, he's a black. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Waste not, want not.
I'm gonna drop my dinosaur form when it becomes clear that it's not coming back in this moment. And I'm gonna just pretty much silently walk over to Cash, put a hand on him, and cast Cure Wounds for 12 points of healing, and just walk away.
Are you guys wanting to sleep around here, or are you gonna continue on?
Sada's laying out in the
I'll
field
do-
on his back.
I vote. I'll discuss this with the group. I vote for staying here. It won't take long with mold earth, but I would like to bury him. Please.
Mm-hmm. Laz is in the living room, kind of.
There isn't much left.
Why
And
not?
what is left is twisted,
Burned
and
out.
broken, and burned.
Destroyed and oddly reminiscent.
I'll give you this. Roll an investigation check. Prince, you can as well. Roll with advantage with people helping you out.
Chris is rolling with advantage, or both of us?
Princes.
Investigation.
Mhm.
16.
Lazarus.
16.
16. It takes a bit of time, but Lazarus, you do eventually find like there was a chest in one of the rooms, and inside there is a pretty burned but bag of coin. An oh shit fund, if you will. There's 50 gold in there.
Are we putting
Prince.
it on him? I'm not taking that.
You're not
So
going to?
the group can figure out what anybody else wants to do with it. No, he was in the living room with it burned out the way it was. He was reminiscing.
Prince, taking a look around the farm, you actually do find off near a tree, there is like a small cemetery kind of area. And you do see the name Lyriel, beloved wife and mother, on the cross.
She'll go back to the group for a second, and she'll ask, "Does anyone else need some healing before I head back there?"
Not the kind we can do.
I think Sado could use a little bit more. Still
Where'd he
looking
go?
pretty rough.
Sado coughs up just a little bit of blood.
He's out laying in the
No, I'm
field.
fine.
Caitlin
Is
is still
Sado
kind
within-
of angry, looking at trouble.
Is Sato still within 60 feet of me? Probably.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Are you in the house?
No, I came back to the outside with the group.
You probably looked around, or so Prince, you would have found that like on the grounds.
Right.
Yeah, you could say you're near enough to him.
Okay. I will use my warlock ability of healing light, and just with a little bit of light coming from me, I heal him for 9. Cool.
Okay.
Sick.
You feel this warmth, and you feel your rib pop
Oh,
back into place as it heals.
Oh.
As it heals.
Ooh, hear that? Ouch. Ugh.
Yeah, put the shoulder.
Ah, my
It hurts for a sec,
ribs.
but then like the soreness is gone. You're like, all right, that's good. That's good.
Sorry.
Um,
Where's Trouble? He's looking around.
She walked
She-
off.
Was staring at the building for like a little too long, and then she went and sat close to but a little ways off from Sato with her back facing the building because she just couldn't look at it anymore.
Kaylin's gonna
Prince,
go
what
sit
the-
down next to Trouble.
Prince
Prince,
goes over
um,
to Trouble just for a moment, kneels down. Says, do you want us here? For a minute? What can I do? to
You
help?
cut out, hun. What did you say?
I'm just talking low, probably. What can I do to help?
I'm not sure there's much that can be done. And quite frankly, it would have felt good to be rid of them. But it is what it is, and we shall move on in the morning.
I put a paw on her shoulder, and I tell her what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go bury Mark. Feel free to come with if you want or stay, but you don't have to put on a brave face for us. Is that right?
After so many years, I'm not sure I know how to do anything else.
She
That hip
squeezes
was
her
supposed to
shoulder,
hurt.
and Prince stands up, heads to the back of the house.
A small funeral is had for him. A night of sleep is had.
Well, Kaylin was gonna
That's
talk to
what-
Trouble before we slept.
Cash will take the first watch.
As is.
What do you say to Trouble?
As they're sitting there, without looking at Trouble, looking out into the field, because she also has her back turned from the burned house. She's gonna say, I know that this brought up memories, and seeing whoever those two were was triggering for you, but we can't just run in without knowing what's going on or who we're facing. We could have all easily been killed if that thing didn't disappear when it did. And I know that you want your revenge and you want your pound of flesh. But we have to be cautious in seeking that out. She's just gonna keep looking out into the field.
I will not run again. I will not wait casually by as those two demolish a countryside of folk safe in their homes. Nope, that was said to Prince in her head. I'm not going to finish that sentence, but I was told to run, and I ran, and I was alone for years. If you fear death, if you value your life, don't follow me. It's not worth it.
I'm not asking
I
you to
will not
run,
turn my
Trouble. I'm doing the furthest from asking you to run. I'm just asking you to pause and think for a moment before running in. Because you cannot get your pound of flesh if they take it first. But I would never ask you to fully run unless it meant that all of us would die. But I will follow you. Because I too look for my pound of flesh. I understand why this was important to you. And I want to see you accomplish that and not be killed in the process.
I hate to inform you. I already was.
She just chuckles and puts her arm around Trouble. Fair little one.
During the night, watch-wise, nothing would be around this area. However, Trouble, I would like you to roll a percentile for me.
Pass.
Okay, I'll roll.
No, I got it. It's already rolling. It's already rolling. Why don't you roll?
What'd you roll?
You roll 100.
No, I rolled a 33, and I feel like that's bad.
33?
Yeah, it's on the lower end of the spectrum, and I'm afraid.
It's an uncomfortable night's sleep, but nothing unexpected happens.
Like Trouble's mind is a 100-room mansion.
The next
The rooms
morning
can move.
greets you. It's not long before the rain eventually does let up. As you awaken, Kaylin, you open your eyes and you just kind of feel like this slight weight on your chest. And as you open your eyes, there is a cat.
Prince?
Princess
Oh,
is
wait.
curled up full weight on your chest.
Just purring.
I had a
Kaylin
nightmare. Can I
flinches
stay with
slightly.
you?
Kaylin flinches slightly and then relaxes and just looks around before looking back at this cat on her chest.
Just laying
Is
there.
it the cat from the swamp?
She just reaches out very cautiously and pets the top of its head.
Starts to purr.
She giggles.
Gets up, starts making biscuits.
It's Telly.
As the party kind of wakes up and gets things gathered, ready for the day's travel, yeah, the cat's just hanging out there with you, Kaylin.
Did you?
Prince is deciding how she feels about the cat.
It does
Oh,
lock
it is.
eyes with you, Prince, and it winks.
It's distant on your turf. You should yell at it. Hiss
I don't
at it.
trust that cat.
Trouble. Would you mind finding out if this little one needs food or whatnot? Since I know that you can speak with them.
Sure. Hello.
It looks at you.
Meow.
How are you doing? I have a weird feeling because of a thing in a swamp. I'm gonna switch to Sylvan and try again. Hello.
It now sits and actually like looks at you, like it's actually.
Can you understand me?
Judgment.
It nods its head.
Oh, are you like not from here? Like magical to you here? Are you tied to someone here? Oh, fascinating. Well, I could guess the obvious, but then the game's over. So, are you tied to Abakir? Are you tied to Prince?
Prince is hearing all of this. She knows Sylvan.
Fine. You're tied to Kaylin, aren't you? Are you hungry? Can you express what you eat?
It darts off into the field.
Oh, there it goes.
Well,
What did it say?
Oh, it's yours.
What?
That is your cat.
About a minute or two later, it comes back with a mouse.
No.
Yes.
I don't. I've never had a cat.
No. Pet's the wrong word. It's too tangible. This is a deeper connection. Magic calls it. It's yours. It's connected to you.
Oh.
What you are looking forward to familiar.
did it seem like you should?
No, we just met.
Abukir, you say that, and it hops up to Kaylin's shoulder.
Yeah. No.
Um.
It's familiar.
I'm pretty sure she just met it.
You seem pretty unfamiliar at first.
Why? Did it
I'm
say why?
looking to a cat and a bird. I'm gonna go over here.
We buried
It didn't say anything, so it's not
I
like
just-
a regular animal.
Wave my
Because-
hand because I don't want to hear none as I walk away because nobody's listening in.
It's
Do
not
you
like a
want-
regular animal. Not like normal.
Who of us are?
It's like magic, and it's get called to other magic. Oh, that's what Abakir was. Abakir, you're so smart. I understand. We got there.
It took a minute, but we're there.
Yeah, it's just he did it first.
The rest of the travel to Zadash is mildly uneventful.
Well, I hardly doubt that.
As you all approach the area where you can see the walls of Zadash, you see a couple of figures outside. There's basically a contingent of soldiers outside, and maybe 100 feet away, there are two men. One you notice very easily because he is in some gleaming, shiny-ass armor.
Oh, he's a
Like-
prim bitch.
Like, it is obnoxiously glowy.
It's cast sighing heavily already.
You've no idea who these guys are.
Oh, thank God.
Does Laz know who these guys
Why?
Nope.
I don't.
None of you guys would recognize these men.
are? I'll stealth.
As
Gas
you-
is
as
glass, not
you
Pierce.
continue approaching, you're maybe like 200 feet away when you get this very ominous feeling. And taking a look, you can see the one in the shining armor places like some sort of pot or large vase or something to that effect on the ground and steps back. Takes out a sword and slashes it. You all
is
watch
Link doing
as this very large, four-armed, red-skinned creature raises out, like very large. And you hear this deep guttural roar. It raises its arm and smashes down towards the man in the gleaming armor. He raises a shield, and you watch him just tank this hit and push it away. He then looks over at the other man that he's standing with, who's wearing this normal street clothes, not fancy, not like commoner level, just kind of somewhere in between. He steps forward, holds his hand out, and you all watch this black flaming blade materialize in front of him. And as he takes it, the flame licks up his arm and covers his body in this black, wicked-looking armor. The giant figure swings again, and the man in the gleaming armor slices off the hand that swings at him. The man in the black armor jumps in the air, and with a single swipe, takes off the head of this monster, and you watch the flames of the blade completely engulf the body into nothing. The man in the black armor lands on the ground. And about this time, you guys now approach and are within speaking distance of these two men. They're of a height, within an inch or two, and as they both look at you, they are human, male, and very obviously twins.
I am so tempted to not break stride and walk straight past these motherfuckers into Zadash, back to the tavern, get fucking drunk. But I will do what the rest of the group does.
I've got to stop carrying around the dead thing.
The man in the black armor sees you all approaching, and with like the happiest looking face.
Hi.
Good work. That was good work.
You look at the man in the gleaming armor, and he's just got this kind of resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
Resting cash face.
Ooh.
They walk up.
It's a compliment.
Hey, the man in the black armor. Hey, is that a dragon skull?
Hey.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mixed
The kobolds
signals.
mostly, but yeah.
It's a
Very weird.
dragon head that still has bits on it. Skulls don't. If
I
you
approve of
will
this technicality.
excuse me.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry to bother you.
Thank you, young man.
The man in the gleaming armor, as you walk by him, he just kind of looks at you and like the polite nod of acknowledgement of your existence.
I'd say it's lovely to meet you, but the last time I said that to a stranger, they got all pissed off and tried to kill me, so.
Oh, yeah, no, that, oh, sorry, and you watch the armor, like, kind of suck back into the sword, and the sword dematerialize. Sorry about that. That's a little intimidating look, and didn't mean to.
I really appreciate that you think it's intimidating.
Some
cool.
people find
He's
it that way. Are you
definitely-
guys adventurers?
I turn. I hear Trouble say this. I turn, say nothing, but go, Oh snap!
Touch.
Snap my finger once, point, and keep walking.
They start walking towards the town with you guys. The contingent of the army is, a couple of them are clapping and like, oh shit, that was impressive. And they start heading back into the city. So yeah, are you guys adventurers?
I maybe.
I kind of assumed.
I
with
look to the other
motley crew looking group
We got
and
paid
the dragon
to
head.
do a thing. Yeah, we got paid to do a thing, so I think legally, yes, we are in fact adventurers.
Kaylin, is that our definition? Are we adventurers?
Yes, technically, from way down the trail.
Thank you.
I personally am a mercenary, but I guess you could be considered an adventurer.
Fair enough.
Why do you want to know?
Curiosity. We just joined the Adventurers Guild.
Insight check.
God. The other one isn't saying shit. He's just walking.
The other one got that vibe of I'm so tired of this crap.
Probably.
11.
11?
I incited the other one.
He seems like just this. He seems like a morning person.
Oh, they're the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Don't trust him.
He just seems like a nice guy.
Definitely don't trust him.
And Lazarus, what'd you roll for the other one?
16 on the other one.
He's so tired of being with a morning person.
Don't worry. He keeps up his walking around like he is and being overly chipper. He will die in the next week. And then you will be without your overly chipper friend.
I
Why
can't
are we
confirm
finding
that the
people
most...
we just met? I'm confused.
Oh, all I can say is I can confirm that the most annoying one dies first.
I
Drunken
am
you
not
get,
going
the
to
more
say
quickly
anything.
you die.
Well, that doesn't bode very well for my brother. He can be quite annoying. You see the other one just look at him and just... and continue walking.
Don't worry. If you're around the right people or the right power source, you come back.
This is true.
Actually, funny thing about that, I did that.
Oh, me too.
Sucked, didn't it? Wild ride, though.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Fair enough. Sensitive topic. Totally understand. Yeah, we just joined the Adventurers Guild, and, actually, you just saw us doing a thing. We're gonna go get paid for it.
Oh, was that your initiation?
No, that was, a quest that we took. I don't know, some cursed
Kaylin, he's calling it a quest.
Oh, yeah,
Don't forget
quest.
though.
That's what they say in the book.
You seem
Trouble.
pretty hyper. Hopefully your brother's the
Trouble.
one taking care of the taxes.
Yes, because I hate math.
Trouble, everyone has to start somewhere.
I have a quest.
Oh.
I am questing for a good drink.
There is quite a
Yes.
few towns around, or taverns in this town that have some pretty great drinks. Maybe we'll see you in one?
If the fates decide. Kaylin just keeps walking.
How many
Fair.
bars are there? There's a better than 0% chance.
I would assume that you guys are going to the Adventurers Guild to turn in your quest, or at least some of you are.
Yeah,
I will.
I'll
So
go with Sato.
For those that are, the brother's going there too, because they're turning in theirs that they just did.
That really sucks.
Yeah, I want to get drunk. If someone else in the group if Sato's gonna do it, I don't necessarily want to make him do it by himself. But
Abakir, would you like to go, do the thing? She just, like, gestures towards the dragon skull head thing.
I'm already walking there. I'm not dealing with happy, overly chipper with no coffee man and his annoyed brother. I'm not.
Kalen's just gonna go with him.
I have a head
fucking
thing on my
fresh.
back.
Okay.
I'm tired.
You big guy. You're going. Okay. Cool. That's fine.
Oh, don't worry. They're going
Y'all
to the bone
enjoy
lady.
Oh, the bone lady. She creeps me out.
Everybody knows
Not
the
gonna
bone
lie.
lady. All right.
I hear him say this from down the trail. I don't know why all you little townspeople are so scared of the creepy old bone lady in her little lair there with all the bone. If you ever thought maybe she just needs a wee bit of conversation and say hello and good morning, she might not creep you out. You call yourselves adventurers.
Oh, he's got a good point.
Biggest
At
time
this
is-
point, the other brother turns. Don't you dare. Fair enough.
Come on, Chipper. We're gonna go to the guild hall and get paid. Let's go. Come on.
I like the nickname. Name's Baron.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Baron between-
Berren.
Or is your brother
Bear my
Eric
patience.
or Donald Jr.?
No, Aaron.
Aaron. That's better. Okay.
Aron. Yeah,
Just the
the,
one
the
R.
old the other brother makes that face. That name I just made.
Just the one R. It's not. Wait, just one A.
Yeah, just one A, one R, one O, and then
A, Ron,
one
okay.
M. Yeah.
Okay.
He's quiet, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. He makes that sound a lot.
That's why I went with Abakir.
Anyway, I just, it's great meeting other adventurers, We haven't been in on it for very long, but
Same.
yeah.
This is quite a lot of talking, and I say that as a person who normally travels with trouble.
You're not the first person to point that out.
Ooh, can I give you a bit of advice as someone who does not shut up myself?
Absolutely. I love advice.
Fantastic. This one's free.
Ocean.
Opening your mouth tends to get you in trouble. And take it from me, I am trouble. And the fact of the matter is, the more you speak, the more opportunity you have to trip over your words. So you best pick your words carefully.
Fair enough. I know how that can get you into trouble. Actually, that's how I ended up with, and he summons the
Actually,
sword for a moment.
I have a word of advice.
Sends it away. That's kind of how that happened. Yeah, more advice. I'm great.
DM wisdom save for this character, please.
Fuck, I rolled a 7. So, 5.
Prince?
First level command. Hush.
You see a slight smirk on the other brother. Just. Aaron
Was
actually
that a
says,
laugh? Oh my goodness.
I might like you guys. You guys do eventually go to the Adventurers Guild. You turn in your quest. It is confirmed that you had been paid, and that you completed it. So,
Johnny.
Fantastic.
congratulations with.
Oh,
Everyone
by
else
the
is
way,
at-
in the night before everybody slept, Kaylin would have divvied out the money, and I think if I did my calculations right, 6 ways, it would be 3,333 gold for everybody.
There you go.
It's 6
Um,
or 7.
When the brothers turn theirs in,
Wait.
whoever,
Should I
if
miss
anyone
something?
pays attention to it, is anyone?
Oh yes.
They get
Aaron
18,000
and
gold.
Aaron.
18,000 gold, huh?
I mean, you know, when
For
you deal with something.
a thing in a pot. All right.
It was almost certainly a demon. It might have been a lesser demon, but it was like a demon.
I'm sorry. Miscalculated.
Actually-
2,857.
Okay.
For everybody.
Actually, apparently it was something called a greater demon.
Wow.
But-
there you go.
We're kind of really good at killing those. So
Oh, I saw.
that's
it
why
was
we
quite
were called.
Like
Um,
your specialty.
Yeah. We're good at killing most things, but demons are.
Ash is going to
Definitely.
ask the person that they turned their
Quest into.
quest into. Is there a jewelry store in town or something that would have gemstones?
Quite a few around, yeah. Nearest one. Walk west about 7-8 blocks. You'll get there.
Appreciate it.
There's no name to it, but there's a big old sign with gems painted on it. It's kind of obvious.
Thank you
Not
kindly.
uncommon.
No problem.
Cash is heading that way.
For the ones going to the bone lady,
Hmm.
we'll pick up to you real quick.
I walk in the little courtyard full of bones. I walk in, not scared of the bones. Hello,
Bones.
Everything's
hello.
fine. Just bones. Just bone. Everything's fine. Nah,
Bum
bones.
bone.
it's much less creepy the second time. Kaylin,
Yeah.
you're creepy as fuck. But
I walk to the counter.
and she
I
is
ding the
still
little
sitting. She's still sitting in her chair, knitting.
It dings the bell anyway, just be annoying.
Hello, Miss Bone Lady. We have
Yeah.
returned.
If it isn't Abakir, good
It is indeed. It's lovely to see you too, Mum. So
Hello.
You brought a friend. Hey there.
yes,
Hello.
I did. I'm not used to
Pleasure
that.
to meet you.
What's your name?
Kay.
Good to meet you, Kay.
What's your name? I like your bones.
What do you think about me?
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Make an assessment.
You make a wisdom save.
Right.
So,
So-
Abakir, what'd you bring me?
So, remember when I said that I would return with the blue dragon skull and the other blue dragon skull? Correct?
Oh, yeah. Seemed like a good
yes.
deal.
Well, if you've noticed, and I set the head on the counter, if you've noticed, I came in and entered into a deal with you, not knowing quite all of the information. As you can see, this is not blue. It is not even a shade of blue.
Oh, dear.
That said, I would be willing to compensate you 100 gold for the fact that the blue skull met a very glorious end, taking out this particular bloke. I will give you this particular bloke and his arms and his teeth and all of the still squishy bits. And because I know that they are very entertaining, and I absolutely had to do this because I saw this in a market once, way down south. I take the rope off the muzzle and I open the muzzle, and there are all of the kobold skulls.
Forgot you
figured-
had that.
I figured that you would appreciate these smaller fixtures as they look very well for tea sets.
Oh, well.
Like a skull pinata.
This is unexpected. Thanks a lot.
Well, I told you I was going to bring you more than what you gave me. That was part of the deal.
You sure
I
did.
cannot be held responsible, however, for my friends telling me the wrong colour of things.
Oh, you know. Things happen.
That they do.
He did use the horn of the previous skull as a weapon
Like I
to kill
said, it
this
was
dragon.
glorious.
It was quite
It was
impressive.
glorious.
Oh, that's great. That's actually wonderful. And this dragon skull seems pretty fresh. It's pretty great.
It's of course
It's about as
fresh.
fresh as you can get it.
It's still got boogers in it.
Oh, it looks like there's an eye missing.
Yeah, about that. Someone stole it.
Oh, you know, stuff happens.
Does indeed. You got to give him props though, coming in, stealing it right on my sleeping face.
Well, I appreciate the gifts, Abakir. If you ever
Oh,
need anything
appreciate-
in the future, just let me know.
I do appreciate that, and if we are ever back in town and I find myself in need of more superfluous dead spiky things, I will come to you first.
Tell your friends about me.
I will do exactly that. Then I count out 100 gold, because I said I was going to compensate her for the fact that it brings Skull back.
She's
And,
quite thankful.
I leave.
Caitlin is going to ask a question of the Bone Woman.
Oh, that's no
Bone
problem,
lady, not
Kay.
bone woman.
I love questions.
Do you have any magical bones or claws or teeth or anything of that sort that one could use as protection from evil beings or spirit?
Oh, I got a couple things that might help with that. If you look right over there, and she points at this kind of dreamcatcher-ish looking item, but at a closer look, rather than like yarn or twine, it is made with bone and sinew.
Ooh.
That might help out.
What exactly does it do?
It just keeps a lot of bad energies away.
Do you wear it or keep it
like-
near when you're sleeping?
As long as you keep it near your person, it should be effective.
How much?
Let's see. For a friend of Abakir's, I'll say 5 gold.
Lovely. She'll give her 6.
Oh, a tip. That's always nice. Thank you very much.
Well, you are very nice. And I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you, Kay.
She is going to insight her as she does this.
Go ahead. Elephant. God damn it.
That is an 18.
18? She seems very kind and just very happy to have customers.
And like
You
she's
can't-
telling the truth about this doing what it's supposed
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she's giving any sort of deception.
Okay.
But she is hard to get a read on.
Fair. How close does one need to keep this?
Usually around 30 feet's pretty good.
Fabulous. Well, thank you. It is a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, always. Remember, tell your friends about me.
Of course.
Have a good day.
I appreciate Abakir telling me about you.
He's a good guy.
That he is. She just like shoulder punches him.
I don't know whatever you're talking about. You don't know me.
Sure.
Cash, you are able to pretty easily find the sign that was described to you. It's just a bunch of gems painted on a wooden, like, signpost looking thing.
Okay.
You go inside and it's like any jewelry shop you can think of. There is a well-dressed looking elf, gray-haired, a monocle in. Hello there.
Howdy.
Welcome to the Gem
Hello.
Emporium. What can I do for you?
Hello.
You're not there. Howdy.
Dustin's going
But I'm right
to,
here.
Dustin's going to channel
It's
his
Gray, but he's
inner
actually
creepy
he's actually
woman
only
and
died.
Switch to sleazy dude.
inner androgynous car salesman.
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, I do make a creepy old hag. Thank you.
But, I was wondering if you had loose diamonds for sale.
Oh, we have a few. What kind are you looking for? We have small ones here. We have some medium-sized ones. If it's for a special someone, we can mount them on any style ring.
It's for religious reasons.
Oh, of course.
Do you have about 300 gold worth?
Let's see. I do have one. And he kind of turns around and opens a case and pulls out a metal box and unlocks that and opens that and pulls out a diamond that's pretty good sized. This should work for your purposes. I almost slipped into Bone Lady's voice.
Maybe they're the same person.
This is the Bone Sisters' cousin.
Their brother and sister.
Yeah, this is the Bone Lady's older brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, this should work for your purposes. Is there anything else I can help with?
Yeah. No, sir. That's all I require.
Of course, as soon as payments.
Yes, sir.
And then you pay for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do have a
Yep.
diamond worth 300 gold.
Doink.
Come back again. We get new stock all the time.
That's what the diamond's for. To come back again. I'm not there.
Ayo. Yeah, Josh. What you said?
Or some random person in
now
the back of the
has
shop
a
is like,
reply.
ah!
So yeah, you have a
Sorry.
diamond to be able to do revivify with.
Yup.
The rest of you, going back to
Like I
your usual inn, unless you have something specific y'all wanted to do.
Well, I wanted to stop at Pumat's before I went back.
Pumat's, yes.
And then Kaylin.
Kaylin
Trouble.
also wanted to go there after the Bone Lady, so
Trouble,
maybe
didn't
she'll see.
you want
Scarf.
your scarf?
I get asked about it.
Enchanted.
I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
It's already in my head, and the things that were looking for me found me. It's fine.
Well, come along, see what he's got. Maybe he's got something cool. Like you don't expect.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, but I'm not gonna.
Kaylin, Lazarus, Trouble. Anyone else going to Pumat's?
Catherine
I
is there.
suppose.
Cash,
I
Abigail?
say we're gonna accidentally all meet back there. Be like, hey! Look at that. It's
yeah,
just all-
Hey, we all have
you
money,
happened-
so surprise, we're all
Yeah.
going to the place with magic shit.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh,
You walk in and the eclectic shop is still there. The vulnerable vagrant. And
if it wasn't there,
there
people
are
would riot.
two Pumats. One cleaning and the other sitting at the counter. Oh,
the thing,
hey
Cash, we-
there. How are we doing? It's good to see y'all.
Live. Yeah.
Howdy.
Well, it
Hello.
seems that you did well on your first mission. It seems everyone make it out okay.
Everybody but the
Physically?
dragon. And the kobolds. And the tinkerer and the 7 out of about 35 of us made it out okay.
Well, As long as you all are standing in front of me and have the same amount of fingers and toes you started with, I'd call that a win.
Oh, that's gonna be a no.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
I have more now. I don't understand.
Creepy.
But
Yeah,
I was
got an extra pinky, just...
No. I have the same amount as the last time I entered your shop, more than when we started.
That's fair enough, because you were a Kenku. That's actually a pretty good one. I like that one. Oh, what can I do you for today?
I was looking for a ring of feather falling. If you still have one in stock.
That's right, I did. We set it aside for you. I think I got it right in the back here. Hey, Pumat, you mind going? Yeah, Pumat, I got that. I'll be right back.
Beautiful.
I'm assuming you have all the prices down, Cap, because I don't remember the prices that I had given you guys for the discounts. Hey, Mr. Note Taker.
Halen's there too. I think it was 1600.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know about the magic stuff yet. Okay, yeah, so he's not going to do that just yet. Although this would be the place to do it. Yeah, 1600.
So drop that, and you are given a ring of feather falling.
Oh, this is nice. This is. And I think I don't want to show it off in front of trouble because it's a feather. So everybody is there, because this is where he was going to ask. Is Kalen like right near?
Yeah, I mean it's not a huge shop, so you're all kind of right there.
Laz also doesn't know this yet, so okay, yeah.
Yeah, what else? What else do? Trouble, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You were wanting a possibility of an enchantment.
I was thinking about it, but unfortunately the enchantment I was looking for doesn't seem to do me any good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything ends up all right. That's a little creepy. Anyone else?
What sorts of magical cloaks does he got?
Oh, I got a couple here and there. We got a few things in and made since you guys were here last.
A week ago.
Do have what's called a cloak of protection.
Oh, really?
I sure do. That's
What do you want for that?
This one here is about 600 gold. If that sounds fair to you.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
All right. You just put it on. I know the size is a little off, but as soon as you attune to it, it'll resize to be able to fit you.
That's fantastic.
So for an hour, it looks like a little kid tied a towel around his neck as a cape.
Mr. Pumat, sir.
Yeah.
We've been getting into quite a few scrapes with folks.
I can imagine
challenging
adventurers
to
such as yourself.
I find I'm a little easy of a target. Is there something in your shop to perhaps make me a little heartier or harder to hit?
Well, I mean, there was that cloak of protection. Let me take a
ring
look
of
here.
protection?
Or a cloak of protection.
Do you have any rings?
Well, if I were to leave my armor with you, is that something you could enchant?
Yeah, no. We might just have some time to do that in the next couple of days.
I turn to look at all the folks and I'm like, we're not going anywhere, are we? For a little bit? Do we have plans?
I hope
I'm
not.
going to sleep.
Very well.
We will not take another job for at least a few days.
Very well. Yes, I'll leave my armor with you. How much would that cost?
With you providing that, it'll essentially, I'll just make it a little more hardy, if you know what I mean on that. Give it a little extra protection magically wise. We'll say about 200 gold.
No, easy enough. And I'll just kind of quick take off my armor and give it to him.
We got a changing room right over there.
It's already off.
No problem.
No problem.
We'll have that done in we'll say about 2 days.
That sounds perfect.
All right, we'll see you then. Well,
Would you be able to take on a second?
Very possibly. What are you looking for there, Cash?
About the same.
I suppose we could probably throw that in there with it. For your armor there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this one will be about 275 gold, with it being a little bit, more material to have to cover.
That's fine.
I put all of the gold down on the table.
475?
Yes.
All right. Oh, well, that's very nice of you, Trouble. Yeah, about with your armor added on with that Cash, it'll be about 3 days, if that's all right.
That's all right with the rest of y'all.
Sword of sharpness is a thing, apparently.
It sure is. I've read about that. I don't currently have one. But,
What sort of magical weaponry do you have in the case back there? I imagine it's not on the floor.
Well, I got, many of my items have been picked up recently, weapons-wise, but I do have, these set of daggers here, and, if you step to the side, alright, you see that target right over there? You simply, take the knife out of the sheath here, you throw the dagger, and he throws the dagger, and it hits the target, and, sticks for a second, and, falls out. But before it hits the ground, it is in the sheath. Yeah, I call these daggers of returning.
Because they return. That's good. That's good.
How much to be those?
Oh, these, for the set, that's 500 gold.
And do you by any chance have a bag of magic beans?
Oh, that's not something we carry here, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright, you've sold me. Give me the toothpicks.
That sounds good to me. Here you go. Now be aware that they will only return to these sheaths right here. They are connected, and you will have to attune to these.
Fantastic. And they're and the sheaths are really small to me. So because accessorize, baby. I'm going to have one strapped to each tusk. So it's
I'm so down. Hell yeah.
Because they're small and lightweight, this is the new Tunk Punch.
Nice. Tunk Punch is returning.
They have a range of 30 feet.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, it's getting about closing time, and Abakir, I heard you said you were getting tired. I hope you guys have a great night's sleep.
You 2 and 3 and 4, and tell the one in the back also to have a great evening.
It's no problem at all. And the other one, hey, I appreciate it.
So where did Kaylin sell her daggers before? This doesn't have to be a whole thing.
It's
the
just a
Sparking
blacksmith nearby, yeah.
Les does want to pick up just a heater shield, just a regular, if he could find him a +1, that would be nice, but he's just looking for a regular shield.
I don't think you'd be able to find a +1, but a regular shield you certainly can find. 10 gold.
Oh,
it would be 30 right now.
30 gold.
Were there any books of magic in Pumat's shop while she was looking around?
Yes. If you spend 50 gold, you will get a beginner's magic book.
Okay, she's gonna do that.
All right. Hey, it seems like we got a little beginner magician here, maybe?
You
Yeah, starting to learn a little bit of wizardry, are we?
Yes. Realize that there are some things that I should probably learn.
I kind of figured with the familiar right over there, just sitting on the counter looking, staring at everyone ominously.
That is one of the things I do need to learn, actually. It just showed up this morning. I don't know how or why.
That's a little weird, not gonna lie. Respectfully. Oh.
Respectfully,
Yes. So I need
But
to
I'm
figure
sure
out.
actually in that book there is a chapter on familiars. I'm sure you could take a look.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
All right. Well, you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you again in a couple of days.
Sounds good.
Right, we'll see you later, Puma.
As you all head to back to the inn for a good night's sleep, that is where we'll call it tonight. Right at 10:30, bitches. Look at that.
no didn't die.
Everyone watching, as always, thanks for watching.
After shows on TikTok.
After show on TikTok. The players, thanks everybody for playing and
Thank you.
sitting through the emotion.
The emotion?
The emotion. And meeting the twins. I was so excited. I came up with those guys one day and I'm like, that sounds cool. I'm going to throw them in the game. A very shiny, happy-go-lucky, broody guy. And a very dark, dangerous-looking, happy-go-lucky guy. Fucking, I love it. But
Darren and Aaron?
Baron.
Baron.
B-E,
Aaron
B as in
and
boy.
Aaron. Oh, okay.
B-E-R-E-N. Baron and Aaron, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just like those guys. Because one's like super talkative and annoying, and the other one's just like, I'm just dealing with it at this point. But
Duck with it.
We'll see y'all next week.
Sounds good.
Have a
Bye.
good night.